I just got back from wherever I was. If you watched my last video, then you'll know where I was. Well, you won't know where I was, but you know that I went out. I had to hurry up and go. But I just came back. I'm gonna keep going on my grind, keep going. So this is a new video. Today I want to talk about basically I want to talk about self-love, self-care, all the things that you really need to go over. I know you're trying to improve yourself. That's kind of why you be clicking on some of my videos. You're either trying to improve yourself, you're either trying to learn something, or you're just trying to see what it is I got to say for real, for real. And I appreciate all that for real, for real. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate everything for real. I really do. So I want to give you some true, not tips, but I want to just go over like self-care with y'all for real. Some things I do for self-care, like I always say, is like the face. Like when a girl see you, she gonna really see your face for real. I can't stress that enough. It be some people who actually can like, I don't know. I don't want to say. It be some boys. It be some boys and some girls. I'm not gonna lie. It be some girls that need to work on their skin, they face too, their skincare. They need to get that skincare stuff down too. We always be like, why don't they like us? Why they talk about us? Why this? Why that? Bro, if your breath stink, people is gonna talk about you, bro. If you come to school, you always smelling like onions, people is gonna talk about you. If you come to school, you always musty, bro. Niggas is gonna talk about you. Like they always, well, I want to say this for real. First of all, let me say this, man. People is gonna talk about you no matter what. So for real, you really just need the confidence to know that what they're talking about you is wrong, or that you just don't care. Like you gotta get that thick winter coat. Like you gotta get like something to coat you, like something to protect you from all that. Not like a literal coat, but like something that's gonna like a thick skin. You gotta have thick skin when you're dealing with people for real. You gotta have so much confidence that's just pouring out of you that you just don't care what other people think. That you just don't care that girl don't like you. That you just don't care that they don't want to be friends no more. Like you just gotta start being like, screw them for real, for real. Like you can go get a new girl. Your girl stop ever since you start true. Let me fix this to how I want it to be for real. Basically I really just wanna say don't care about what other people think. Like screw their opinions. Like if you know you're working on yourself and you see improvements in yourself, like once you see improvements in yourself, then you can start to care what others think. Like you can start to care like other people think once you start seeing improvements in yourself. If you happy, then everybody else is gonna like. If you happy, like first off, make sure you're happy. Make sure you're showing yourself love. Make sure you taking the time to actually go over like certain traumatic experiences that you have, but with yourself. You don't have to like go on the internet and talk about it like how I be doing sometimes. Like I'm just saying, you don't have to be as open. You could just like seriously just sit there and lay back and think about all your experiences for real. You can just sit there and think. Like, don't let all that stuff build up. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, I let my stuff build up, and my stuff is still built to this day for real. I've been trying to go through it, get it all out the brain. Like that's kind of what rapping helps with. Rapping and sometimes talking to y'all helps me get like the trauma out for real. And just to like go over certain things. It's basically how I show myself self-love. Basically these videos they help me basically like remind myself that I gotta stay on my grind. Basically, they help me remind myself that I gotta make sure I smell good. I gotta make sure I like just keep up with the daily going stuff, like the daily stuff. Stay on my grind because more opportunities to come. If there's one girl I stop liking me, then boom, I know I'm on my grind. I know I'm gonna find another girl. Bro commented, bro, how to contact you. Somebody on Instagram just sent that. I'm gonna figure it out real quick. I don't know who that person is, but what's I gonna say? Like, you gotta really look like you love yourself, gang. Look like you love yourself. Like scrub, like the face care stuff I was talking about. I use this one called Cervax. It's like a bar. Scrub on my face, bro. Get the pores in the pores. You get all the dirt and the muck and all that stuff out. Clean behind your ears. Clean in your ears, man. Brush your teeth, man. Chew that gum I was just telling y'all in the last video, man. Look like you love yourself, bro. And if you can't have the nicest Jordans, you can't have the nicest, you can't even afford Air Force Ones. If you can't afford like real shoes and you gotta wear them Shacks, you know how everybody was clowning Shacks shoes and all that, bro. Bro, wear whatever you got, wear whatever you can. When you wear whatever you can, you better stunt with that stuff, bro. You better let people know you is that guy, bro. You gotta like, bro, if you feeling sorry for yourself, then other people is gonna feel sorry for you. So like by just going into school and wearing what it is you wear, you know you like below people. Like you could not below people, but you know that you don't have it as much as everybody else have it. So you gotta really step. You gotta really just show people that you don't care what it is they think at all. You don't care what it is they say. You don't like just be like somebody that's like unreachable to them, like somebody that's untouchable. Like y'all can't reach me. Y'all can't get on the level that I'm on because I'm steady grinding. I'm steady improving, bro. Like I'm steady improving. Like I'm so far ahead of y'all mentally that I don't care about like I don't care about certain stuff in my appearance. I don't care that I don't have the newest Jordans. I don't care that I'm not wearing all the designer. I don't care that I'm not doing this. Like your mindset is so focused towards this goal of reaching whatever it is you want to reach and perfecting your craft that you just don't care about certain stuff. And you could dare tell them that too, man. Man, you got on all that designer, bro. But bro, is you really like, bro, have you invested your money for the future? But bro, have you really even started a business, bro? Is that your mom's money, bro? Is that your money, bro? Like, come on, bro, stop playing with me. Like, at least I know that my peoples gave me this. At least I know I'm working towards something. Don't try and get on me and you know you're not even working towards something. The whole flow, my alarm went off. I'll be selling myself with those alarms. But like those alarms are like for self-improvements, for like I can go watch like all these other YouTubers y'all be seeing, like giving a free game. Like, I can go watch them, like I can go watch them, and I can go study. I can go study about investing, and so I can go do all this and all that. Like I set like alarms and like reminders so I could like make sure I get all the stuff I gotta taken care of. But what I really wanted to get into for real, that other stuff was really just a spiel for real. Like I just want you to know that you got to step with whatever it is you got, whatever it is you can bring to the table. You got to step with, like. True. Say you only got one Nike Tech, everybody else got a whole bunch of them. Bro, rock that Nike Tech. Don't rock it every day, but like you could switch it up. You could wear the top. You could wear the bottom with a different shirt. You could just like whenever you put it on, just make sure you know that you that guy. Make sure you can get the girls' numbers. Make sure you know that you can get the girls' number. Like it's a confidence thing, man. And sometimes some of y'all is afraid of rejection, man. Like you could be rejected by get rejected by a girl, bro. Like, I say just do that to do it. But, like, just, like, go up to a girl and, like, start talking to her for a little bit and be as dry as you can. Want to know why? Why I'm setting you up for failure? So you can experience it. So, like, you could just experience it and just, like, take it in. Dang, she said all that. Like, that might stop you from talking to other girls. And even if it does stop you from talking to other girls, just, like, it just lets you know, like, that experience, like, getting told that you're a little boy, getting told that you, getting told all that stuff. That helps you, like, tells you that you need to get on your grind. You need to self-improve. You need to do this if you want to grow. You need to do that if you want to grow. You got to know how to talk to the girls. You got to know that the girls come with the, they want to go on dates. You got to know that you need the money for that. You got to know that you need, like, a whole bunch of, like, it's this whole freaking cycle, man. This whole cycle, gang, that you got to know. You got to really be on your stuff if you're really trying to self-improve and talk to all these people, man. And if you're not self-improving for yourself first, and you self-improving to get girls before you self-improving to better your life in some way, then you're going to fail. Want to know why? Because, like, if you're going to put, like, what other people think and other people care about before you put your self-needs, then this is, like, down in the long run, and you're going to, like, crumble and you're going to fall. Like, you ain't going to have no origin. That's, like, me just doing something because, like, my mama want me to do it instead of me doing what I care about. I'm, like saying I go get a job that my mama want me to get, and I keep that job forever because that's my mama. Like, that's the job that she wanted when she was younger. But it wasn't the job I wanted when I was younger. Like, that's, like, every day I work that job, I'm going to be sad. But if I go get the job that I wanted to work and I work towards that job, or I work towards owning my own business like I want to do, then I'm going to be excited every day. I'm going to wake up every day and be like, ooh, how can I find this? Bro, I have sticky notes all over this board over there about things I need to get straight. I need to get set up. I got plans. I got this, YouTube videos, this, and that, man. I'm working towards something. You got to work towards something. Even if you want to work towards the girls, work towards the girls. But just know that whatever you work towards, you got to keep going. You can't stop. You really cannot stop. You got to grind. Grind is grinding is how we got where we is, man. You don't think those roads was built in a day, do you? Like, those things actually took time. People had to study. People had to take the time out of their day to, like, go figure out certain stuff for the cars. They had to figure out how to even set the internet and, like, Google and all that stuff. And all those websites we be using, YouTube itself, people had to figure out the time to set all that up. All this stuff came from ideas. It was all started from a little tiny idea. Bro, you could be something big one day. You just have to, you just got to believe in yourself. It's a confidence thing. Always will be too. But like I was saying, like, self-love is like, you just basically loving yourself. Like if you don't love yourself, how is you gonna be able to love somebody else? That's kind of why my first relationship ain't go as well as it could have, because like it wasn't like I didn't love myself at all, but it was just like I wasn't loving myself as good as I should have been, as well as I should have been. Like I didn't like have enough love for me. I didn't really care how I showed up to school. I didn't really care. Like I didn't really care about a lot back then. Like I was messed up, like messed up in my head for sure. Messed up in my head for sure. Like these videos that I do now, even now talking about how it is I was and talking about self-love, that's kind of reminding me like that I'm changing. I'm different from how I was before, and it's kind of good. And it kind of keeps me balanced to know that I should keep doing what it is I'm doing now, so I don't go back in the past to how it is I was. Dang, I just did that to that whole pen. I know you knew that. You knew I was clicking something. It was the pen. It broke now. Dang, I should never been doing that. Damn. But for real, self-love is like more than just you taking care of your skin. It's more than just you getting strong. It's self-love is like caring for yourself, taking the time out of your day to say, all right, I'm a little burnt out. Let me chill for a little minute. Let me meditate. Let me go over my thoughts. Let me ask myself, how am I doing? Like, how do I think I'm doing? How was my day today? If nobody asked you how your day was going, gang, how's your day going? Come on now. Like, show yourself the love you would want from others. That's what I do. If I don't get that how's your day going text from my girl, if I don't get that text from anybody, I kind of ask myself, how is my day going? How did I do today? How I feel like I did today? Am I doing good? If I'm doing good, then that's amazing. If I'm not doing good, figure out why I'm not doing good and try and improve. That's really just, if you improve every day, every day trying to improve by a little bit or a large amount. It really don't matter. As long as you're improving every day, you're going to get where you want to go. Shoot, I sure know when I started doing them push-ups when I was in like 7th to 8th grade, like when I started doing them push-ups, I showed every single day, I sure felt like my arms was hurting. Like I was getting tired of doing them, but I was kind of driven because I didn't want to experience what it was I experienced at that time. I'm going to do a story time on that too. I'm going to do like one of my first or second story times on that. Just talking about how I first got on my grind. But self-love is like, you see how my hair is now? I feel like I kind of need a retwist. Like, I'll go get a retwist. Self-love is taking care of myself and making sure I'm comfortable with myself. I can't expect other people to be comfortable with me and like dating me if I'm not comfortable in taking care of myself. Who would want to be with a bum? Like, why would you want to be with somebody who don't want to take care of themselves? Like, if you don't love yourself, how do I expect you to love me? Like, that's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably what my girl said to me. I ain't gonna lie, it's probably what my girl said to me in that first relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I be exposing a lot on the internet, but still, I'm pretty sure that's what she said. She said something like that for sure. For sure. And I ain't gonna lie, it hit me. I really started to get back on my grind. I started to grind more. Like, bro, how is you really showing yourself self-love? You go everywhere wearing pajamas, bro. Like, I'm not saying you need to stunt for everybody, but I'm saying, like, come on now. You ain't gotta wear pajamas everywhere. Like, self-love, like pajamas and slides, and like your hair is not cut. Like you don't look like a bum, but you look like you just don't care about your life. Some people, like sometimes there's people like that and they actually be on their stuff. They actually be on their grind. Sometimes they be on their grind more than they be on that self-love stuff. Sometimes they be on their grind more than they be caring about their self-love. But like me currently right now, I've been on my grind. Like sometimes like the self-love stuff will get like behind the grind. But you need to catch the self-love up stuff to like take care of the grind. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, then you might just like while you grinding, you might just fall. You might fall out. Might really fall out. Like I'm for real. Like I had this family member who was grinding so hard. They went to work every day. Was working, doing so many different jobs that eventually the stress got to them and they had a heart attack and they died. Like it's like that for real. You don't take care of yourself, then your body will give out. Your mind will give out. You will give out. Like. Just telling you, man, take care of yourself because I don't want none of that to happen to nobody. I don't want that to happen to me. That's why sometimes I be taking like I take an hour out of my day just to do something like non-productive. Not non-productive, but at least like 30 minutes or an hour. Like I try not to keep it like too wide, but like I try and stay on my grind for real. But like I try and like if I'm burnt out, I feel like I'm burnt out. I feel like I can't come up with some new stuff. I'll take an hour to like go sit down, go eat some snacks, go watch a show. I'll get back on my grind once my hour is up. Pause that video halfway if it's halfway and start thinking about your grind. Like, get back on your grind for real. Like, you took that time to self-care, self-love. Took that time, that hour out your day to go get that haircut. You're showing yourself love, man. Like, show yourself love, bro. I don't see how hard, like, why is that so hard for you to go show yourself love, bro? You want love from the girls? You want love for the little girls, you want love from the 10 out of 10s? You gotta show yourself love. You gotta know how to love yourself before you can love somebody else. That's how it go. That's just period, man, for real. Shoot. For real. In 2024, it was really either you succeed, you either succeed. No, in life, it's really you succeed or you get left behind. People will dead leave you behind. If you can't keep up, no one is gonna like. They're not waiting on you, bro. Like 2025 is right around the corner, bro. If you're not already got what you want and your goals planned out, if you don't have what it is you want to accomplish planned out, if you don't already have a plan before the next year, like, and you're gonna make that all on New Year's. Everybody else is making their stuff on New Year's. If you start before everybody else, you're going to get past everybody else. Kobe, he was literally getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and he was working out and he was doing all this crazy stuff and he got past everybody else. Find some ways to separate yourself like I'm doing. I'm finding different tiny ways to separate myself, man. Shoot, sometimes I'm copying Kobe, getting up at 4 a.m. and doing working out, going outside to practice football, going outside to run. Like I'm up studying. I'm up all night doing different things. Like, not to say that doesn't have anything to do with self-care. Like, that's the grind. That what I just told you, that's basically the grind. That's really what the grind is. Self-care is basically how you like manage your grind, maintain your grind, maintain your self-care. You gonna maintain the grind. Self-care go with discipline, for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause like if you grind so hard, like I told you before, like you can. Some people grind so hard that they fade away and they pass away. Like sometimes you gotta take that 1 hour out your day so you don't burn yourself or you don't run yourself into the ground, bro. Just don't run yourself into the ground. It's not that hard to take an hour out your day to go do something. You know you really want to go watch that show instead of doing what you're doing. So go spend an hour watching that show and then get off that show and go back on your grind. Like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard, bro. Just don't burn yourself out. If you feel like you burnt out, then take longer than an hour, man. However long you need to get back on track. Sure, if you have to waste that whole day. But the next day you better come back and you better go harder. I'm not lying. You better go harder than you was that day. I have no idea who that is, but I'm gonna figure it out real quick. Tell story. Oh, no. That's a story time. This is my notebook. Get a notebook. Like I was saying about that 2020, about separating yourself from the people in 2025. Get a notebook, write your goals, what it is you want to accomplish, how it is you're going to accomplish them. They got to be smart goals. They got to actually be something like you got to actually have ways to accomplish them in there too. Like, I'm not saying write some BS that's like, just like, I want to achieve this. And you don't say how you're going to achieve it or what you're going to work to or what you're going to work towards to achieve it. Shoot, your goal can even be getting a girl in the next year, man. I don't really care what your goal is, man. I just care that you accomplish it for real. I just want to see I want to see my peoples excel. I just want to see my peoples excel. Bro, who is this, bro? All right, 1 second. I'm about to open them, bro. Shoot, for real. All right, that's really it, man. I'm sorry that this was a little short one, but that's really all I got to talk about. Self-love, and somebody keep commenting and something on Instagram. I got to figure out what's going on. If I didn't dap you up right now. I love y'all. Comment below. Just tell me like how your day going, for real. And make sure you take that little time out your day to make sure you straight, for real. So you don't crumble out yourself on your grind. All right, I'm going to catch y'all next time. D out.
For the stars, to make the unknown known.
Start trying to have people look into your life. Start trying to have people look into what music you make. Start trying to have people look into what clothing you making. Start trying to have people look into that new designer designer brand that you just had come out. Like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to us being those people whatever happened to us having dreams, man?